ago. And my colleague Amrika will give you some additional technical overview descriptions.
I hope I'm audible. So we started looking at the process because if you see, agents could play at different areas, right? So we did not want it to just have agent for a specific cause. We started looking at the entire process and started looking at hotspots where we could use an agentic AI capability. And again, these are not just chat agents. We are talking about UI automation agents, communication agents, and the dispute resolution agent, which is standard from it. Right? Going back to the approach that Sebastian mentioned in the beginning, we are looking at what is available from standard by SAP, what is not available, can we customize that. Right? So the first thing that you would see is the credit approval part of the process, where there could be new customers who are coming in for whom the credit limit needs to be set in, or for the existing customers who have probably a bigger order that has come in that you might want to change the credit limit. This is a big task, a lot of manual work that goes in. So what we used here was UI automation powered by an LLM. This is an alpha product from SAP. Once you train the LLM on the transaction, it automatically knows how to navigate, how to fill the values, etc. Right? It can work on any browser, so it is not restricted just to Fiori. We could actually, because for credit limits, to know the risk, you might have to go to a third party. We could even do that. So that's what we did with the UI automation part, right? So this is UI automation, not an RPA. This is UI automation using an LLM. Let's go to the next part then. So if we continue to move, you saw yesterday, probably or today as well, Joule agents, right? Underneath Joule agents, and I saw Benjamin Peace here, product manager for something called as business agent framework behind the scenes, which we use to create these agents. Right? So what do these agents do? The agents can, once you provide a goal, you provide them with the tools, they can autonomously navigate through the process, right? The way we are using these agents is we are giving them the backend information, which is connecting to Eaton's SAP system, connecting it via OData to the agent, and now whether it is the shared service center teams, the procurement teams, the finance teams, they can start getting immediate answers to some of not so obvious questions. For example, is there a pattern in these outstanding invoices, right? You have to look at a volume, very high volume of data to come out with these insights. Humanly, it might be very difficult, but with an agent, we make it quite possible, right? So imagine an agent which would augment your current team with these capabilities, which otherwise would be probably very difficult. So this is right on cue. You can see that question coming in, and it would actually, if you read through the answer, it's pretty smart answer, and we've not done, it's hardly one prompt, and you would get all of this, right? So this is just connected to the backend OData, and now you can start getting much more insights onto this. This one is, I'll pause it. So there are multiple stages of follow-up, right? After a point, there are times when somebody has to actually call up the customer to know why there is an outstanding invoice. Is everything okay? Would you be okay to pay, etc., etc.? And this is a lot of manual work again. The shared service teams are doing this on daily basis because of a lot of customers that Eaton has. So what we are piloting as of now, and you can again see SAP Labs preview, this is called as communication agent. You can train the agent, and I see Michael here from Vonage. We are using Vonage's voice services behind the scenes. So what does this agent do? It can actually call whoever you would want. It is a communication agent. You can talk to the agent, and at the end, it would summarize the results as well. So it is not a specific script that it goes through. It is an agent. It knows how to speak through. So while I will give you one demo here, in case any of you would be interested in learning about it, we could show you different variations. actually I can call to a number and I could do a real call with the agent for you, right? So it's not static is basically what I'm saying.
Thanks for your call.
Hope it's audible.
Hello?
Hello, I'm calling from East regarding your outstanding invoices.
Is it
Notice the
audible?
total amount of $576,752.68 is currently outstanding for customer number 10107.
It's 100%. Yeah, volume. It's not so.
It looks like we're trying to increase the volume for your benefit, but let's have a look. Yeah, we should have an AI agent to increase the volume for us automatically, right?
Anything else I can assist you with regarding these invoices?
Yes, the supplier of our materials has not been delivering on time, but the manufacturing schedule has been delayed. Consequently, our sales cycle has been delayed.
We have no customer saying
cash flow that we
because it's challenges, right?
Is there a way that we can postpone the payment?
Can I postpone the payment?
I understand the situation you're facing. Let me check with our billing department to see if we can arrange a payment postponement. Could you please hold on for a moment while I make a parallel call to get more information?
So now the agent is checking.
Thank you for waiting. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to reach the relevant team at the moment. I'll make sure to follow up on this and get back to you with a solution regarding the payment postponement. Could you please provide me with the best contact number or email address to reach you regarding this issue?
Well, this number is fine.
Great. I'll reach out to you on this number with an update. Thank you for your patience. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, they'll be all.
Thank you for your time.
Now
I'll be
you
in touch with
see
you with more
the
information.
agent actually summarizing and sending an
Thank
SMS.
you. Bye-bye.
So the call,
Goodbye.
it's not that others would not know. We could probably later also add email functionality or updating of the systems. But you would see that first an SMS comes in and then there is a summary of this thing which comes up. Right? So this is the second part, third part of the process on the follow-up. The last part being what if there is a dispute, right? And somebody says, no, sorry, there were some of the invoices which were paid out, your system has not accounted for. So we are trying out the standard SAP dispute resolution agent. What you see here, there's a dispute on taxes, €7. I don't know why there is a dispute for €7, but there is. And this agent would automatically look at the dispute, understand why there was, it would do a recalculation, and then once it understands that, it would actually go back, it would ask for a permission that is it okay if I go back and update this in SAP? Once the human would say yes, it's okay, it would actually go back and update it in the SAP as well. Right? So with this, if you would see, we have transformed the entire process, right? Starting from the credit management, the follow-up part, augmenting of the information, that is by the shared service centers, by the procurement team, by the finances. Last one being when it comes even to the dispute, even that is being managed by an agent now. Right? So this was all the demo that we had. With this,
Amika, right?
Yeah.
What are the